friends, it's Mari. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing our April journal catch-up, check-in / May setup. I'm a little bit late on this one, just a few days, and so I've kind of cheated a little bit. I did do entries for May, obviously, because it's so hard if I don't journal because I tend to forget. So that is what has happened so far. We're going to go over what has been happening in my April days in my journal, as well as setting up May. Now, I did cheat a little bit. I did set up a little bit last night because I am so late in recording this that at one point I was like, I need to get this set up, even though I was already, a few days into May. And so I did a little bit of setup. So we're just going to do a little bit of setup. We're going to go over April. And then I also want to talk about kind of like some of my thoughts about my journaling, and then also setting up a planner with me. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so if you're new, I do currently journal in Hobonichi A6 Techo. I have it housed in this Ann Liebe A6 magnetic cover, which I absolutely love. I actually want to personalize it here, but I have no idea what I'm going to do. We'll see what the future holds for that one, but I have started customizing it on the inside. I have a stay home patch, or from okay, let me think through my words. I have a patch from the Stay at Home Club that I got from the Chicago Stationery Fest. I have these coupons from Top Drawer that I intend to use when we go back to Chicago again. I don't know when that's going to be. I have a sticker that I drew of my favorite TSL tote. This one is actually, well, I only have one TSL tote. I only have one TSL tote, and it's a clear one. And I was trying to figure out how to make this look clear. So I was having a little bit of issues trying to do that. And so I just made it white. So that is it. And I have one of my traveler's notebooks, some of my favorite pens in there. I also have a Techo cover in the back, and I forgot what I put on this one. I think this is one of my traveler's notebooks that I cut down, Hobonichi week size. I put that in there. So that's that. And then also I have this page like bookmark that I actually really love. I don't know where I got it from, but I just know that I liked the black and the gold foiling on it. I just recently changed out my my cover with the Hiraya Sticker Club. We did a live, and funny enough, when we did this, it was actually just this in the middle. I had asked them like, what sticker should I use? And they had told me like, you should probably put all of them. And I was like, no, maybe I'll just do one. We'll keep it simple. But I guess they knew me, because a couple days later, I was like, this looks too plain. And I ended up putting all the stickers on here. So now I absolutely love it. And I just have I think this is an R Studio like card. And I just wrote a quote that said, what has happened was, and then this is also a Stay at Home Club sticker called Been Better. I loved this rotten banana. I feel like sometimes that is how I feel. And I like the stack of pancakes. This is a Travelers Company sticker. These two are actually a Ace Hotel sticker that I got from them, because I like to shop from Ace Hotel sometimes. One of my favorite Travelers notebook is from Ace Hotel. And so, and I just thought it was so funny because it says get high with us. So yeah. Okay. And then the first page, I just use a Traveler's company, one of those newspapers that they have, and I just pasted it on here. And I have a little interactive moment happening with this. It's just a traveler's record, little translucent pocket. And my thought process is that because I am really, really into music, I wanted to kind of add something fun to my daily journal. And so my thought process is that I would put what my current like obsession as far as the album that I'm listening to. And I actually put this Olivia Dean one back when this album came out. I think it was Thanksgiving time frame, November, December. And I've been listening to her nonstop. I also have other songs, which I think this is going to be another video, but I have plans for another notebook, like a music notebook. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do it, but that'll be a whole nother video and we could talk about that another time. But so yeah, I just been having this, and plus like I've had other albums that I listen to, but I just don't want to print out an album and just use like a little piece, or a little piece. I don't want to waste like a big piece of paper, if that makes sense. So this has kind of been there. I did the same thing on this page. I don't do anything for this like this year at a glance kind of thing. So that's that. Now I have been tracking our workouts in the yearly or the annual pages. Now, I have other plans because when I journal or document or archive my day, and so you'll see like how I document. It's mostly to archive what I've done, and so not nothing functional. And so I want to set up a workout planner. I actually had a workout planner last year and I loved it, and then mid-year I abandoned it because I was like, oh, I think I just want to track it in one notebook. But it comes in waves. Sometimes I'm like, I want it separate, and then sometimes I'm like, you know what, no, I want it all in one book. And so I guess it's just kind of like, I guess depending on the season, I don't know, but right now I want it in a separate planner, because let's go into April. As you can see, there's a lot of rest days on April. I mean, to be fair, April was it was a pretty hard month for us emotionally and mentally. And so that has reflected in our routine. And I guess to kind of help motivate us, I decided to do a planner because, like I said, this isn't functional. This is more of writing down and documenting what has happened. And so I like to have functional planners in rings, and then my journaling documenting in bound books. And I figured if I went back into planning, that it could help kickstart getting back into those habits again, because March and April has been kind of a tough month for us emotionally, mentally, especially April. We just found out some devastating news, like the last week of April, and so it's just been, yeah. And so coming into May, it's like we're trying to get that motivation back to get back into a routine. So I feel like this will help us. So we're going to set that up later. And so, yeah, so this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to continue documenting what we did in this journal the way I've been doing. At first, when I thought about it, I'm like, I'm kind of like double dipping, right? I have the planner and then I'm already documenting it here. But the thing is that, like I had mentioned, this is all about documenting and archiving. This is more about functionality, planning, and stuff. And so I feel like now that I've separated those two in my mind, and it's not like kind of double dipping. And I'm sorry, the sun is like blaring, so you get, I don't even know where that shadow is. Is it this? I mean, that's all my books. Maybe if I do that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. And so now that I've kind of separated that in my mind as far as workouts, I don't feel so bad that I'm like double dipping, because in reality, this journal is to document what I've done. This right here, my functional planner, is to plan for future things or to get me in a certain habit. So I'm still going to continue it. So at least in my brain, it's not double dipping. Okay, so the next one, as you can see, is my ink swatching. And this is what I use whenever I have a new pen that I'm using in this journal, to kind of document the inks that I've been using, as well as to make sure that it's good to go when I'm using it in my journal. And as you can see, I only have 2 more spots, and we're only in May, and so I already anticipate that we are going to be filling those up soon, because of the fact that I am trying to use up, and I have been using up my inks and using my fountain pens and just kind of rotating within my collection. And so my thought process is, when I do run out, I'm going to use the rest of the annual pages. Now, I don't need the January, February, March slots. So what I'll probably do is I will probably divide these into little squares, like the monthly. That way I can continue my ink swatching there. I'm telling you, I use every inch of this notebook. I did the same thing in my Hobonichi weeks last year, and it's just so satisfying when I turned the pages and I used every inch of a notebook. So I'm very proud of myself. Okay, and so the next one is our monthly. Now, like I had mentioned, this is to document. And so this monthly is to document what we've ate for dinner. I do have a different planner to plan the menu planning. So again, it's just separating that documenting versus the planning. And so I like to have this here for my own information, just because I'd like to know what we ate in that month. And it's nice to have it. It's good to have. And I just noticed I am missing Sunday. What did we eat that day? Ooh, that's gonna bother me. Let me see. We probably had leftover. So my husband made beef machado that day, 2 days ago, and usually he makes a lot. And so we usually have a good amount of leftovers. So I'm gonna say that's what we had. So I'm gonna fill that in. I don't like seeing that bare. So we're just gonna fill that in really quick. All right. But yeah, and so this is what we had for the month of April. And again, I love seeing this. I do have another or a different menu planning system, and it helps me reference when we are trying to menu plan or to figure out what we're going to eat. And so it's a great visual for sure. And so I've been doing this for a while on the monthly, and so I've just been continuing doing it. And if it's not broke, I don't need to fix it, right? Okay, and so let's go into our daily pages. Okay, so like we've done, let me go ahead and hopefully that, maybe I should. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to get the lighting, but I guess that's fine. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, like I was saying, so what we like to do each month is we like to create a cover page by doing a color theme. And so April was my birthday month, and so we chose blue because blue is my favorite color. Even though we did blue, I think we did blue in January. Did we do blue in January? Yes, we did. We did blue January. We did like a pink, like a pink color for February, green for March, and then another blue for April. So we'll go over that, and then we will do the same thing for May. So, okay, let us go over the pages and how I've been doing in my journaling. Now, Like I had mentioned, April was, along with March, April has been kind of a very uh, trying April. More like, yeah, trying April, but we made it through. We survived. We're here. And so a lot of my pages, that's one thing that I'm learning about myself, is that when it comes to journaling, like last year, whenever I was busy and I couldn't journal, I tried to like back journal, and some days it was like, it kind of stressed me out because I felt like I had to put something in there. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a success for myself, because I made a goal to myself that I would be consistent and journal every single day. And so far it has been, but there are a few days or a few weeks that I wasn't able to. And so I put a lot of pressure on myself to do that. And so I think this year I've decided that it's okay if that happens, because, you know, our journal has to reflect our true life. And on those days, I just was not able to journal. And I'm okay with just sticking a sticker on there just to at least fill the page so it's pretty. Or if I do remember little bits and pieces of the day, I'll put it in there. But other than that, I'm okay with it being just a sticker there. And so, or a quote or anything that kind of sets the tone of what happened that day. And so you'll see in April, there are a few blank pages, not blank, but a few pages that I didn't really journal. And just, yeah, there was just some days that it was just very hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, as we can see, the first two pages, again, it just kind of rolled into a lot of these in, okay, yeah. So as you can see, I just put just little quotes here and there. And I don't want to run away from, you know, whatever I was feeling that day or to cover it up. So I want it to reflect, you know, what is happening in my life. And obviously I'm not going to put like deep details in this journal because I do show it on the internet. And I would love to say that I would feel safe for all my emotions to be on the internet, but that's not the case. I do have another journal that I use that are for my big thoughts and big emotions. Yeah, I just don't show it on the internet because it just has really deep, dark, not necessarily dark, but big emotions. But in this case, because I do show this on the internet, I don't want to necessarily like sugarcoat it or like put something happy when that day was not happy for me. And so I'm okay with just putting words down to show that I was sad that day. And so, or that week, as you can see. Yes, it's been it's been, okay. Okay, we're back. We are back to journaling. And so, so here is a few pages. Feeling a little bit better. But it's crazy when I look at these pages. It does bring me back to like, oh yeah, I do remember what happened that day and why I was feeling the way I was feeling. And but I'm glad to see that I did do a spread and I was feeling okay that day. And so here we are. This is what we did. You know, and I'm still kind of getting used to all of this space because I'm so used to the Hobonichi weeks. And if you're new to my channel, this is what I usually do. I sticker journal. I love sticker journaling because I'm not one to say a lot of words. I'd rather use stickers to kind of express what we're doing, or it's just because stickers just bring me so much joy. And so that is what I've been used to. So having all this space is quite intimidating. It still kind of is. I'm getting used to it, but I don't know. I'm craving the smaller spaces. So we'll talk more about that later. So here is, I guess, the first happy spread that I had for April. I did get a few inks that day. and we started doing a little makeover, our little laundry room. And I notice with me is whenever I'm having a hard time, I look for change in whether it's myself or within my environment. And so I wanted to change the laundry room. And so we did, and it's like this nice, cozy laundry room. We didn't do much. We just added pretty wallpaper, a rug, an area rug, a wooden, like, we call those wooden slabs on top of our washer and dryer. So it's like a table to like fold your clothes. And I put like some sconces. It looks so moody and super, super cute. And that definitely lifted my spirits. Yeah, and so I think these days I was not sad. It was just we were really busy with the makeover. So wallpaper, yeah, that is what was holding things up. So that's good. So I'm still fine. We did a little makeover here in our studio. So again, ways for me to lift my spirits, and that's what we did. So this was like a couple days before my birthday. At least I was feeling good at this moment, and so I'm glad that is the case. And then we got some birthday. Now, I had a lot of fun during my birthday, but the days after my birthday again was really heavy, and so I didn't have a lot of entries. So what I ended up doing was just kind of using those empty pages to fill it up with birthday stuff. And so, yeah, that's what I did. And you know what? After doing that, I felt really good too, knowing like, you know what? If some days I don't feel like journaling or I don't want to do anything, or if I miss it, I can extend the days and it'll still be okay. And so I think that's like my little entry into like an undated journal or an undated planner, if you know what I mean. So this is my little birthday shoot. Of course, I covered up some stuff. I did post this photo on my Instagram, so I was like, okay, I can show you guys that it was just my little birthday outfit, something super, super cute. I felt really pretty and really girly that day, and I had a really great time on my birthday. And so, yes, and so obviously these are pictures of my family, and so I do really value their privacy as well as mine. And so that's the reason why it is covered up. We went to go see the Michael Jackson movie because we are big fans of Michael Jackson. And me and my family went and we enjoyed it. We loved it. And so that's that. I did end up getting my birthday refresher because it was free. Why not? And then that's pretty much all. So this was all my birthday entries. So I used up 1, 2, 3, 4 days because I didn't have anything journaled those 4 days. So it worked out perfectly. And then we went to go see Michael Jackson. And then we ended up purchasing some e-bikes, which for the longest I was against because I was like, we're not going to get exercise and da-da-da-da because we enjoy our bike riding. And so my husband convinced me, and so we got a couple, and they are so much fun. We still ride our bikes, but it's so much fun riding the little e-bike. I think the max speed is like 20 miles per hour, so it's not like crazy, but you have to wear a helmet. But it's just been really fun. We got a couple of e-bikes and a couple of like e-scooters for the kids. So at least once or twice, we try to go out there with the e-bikes. Now, recently we haven't been able to go out because of this weather. It's still kind of cold here. And if you're on an e-bike and it's cold, it is not feeling good. But yes, and so, and then this day, my son, he watched Bohemian Rhapsody and he loved it. And I'm like, and then I think after that, he watched The Sound of Music, which he's watched when he was little. I don't think he remembers it, but he does remember the songs in it because I would sing it to him when he was younger. And he came up to me and was like, Mom, that's the song that you used to always sing to us. I'm like, he was like, which one? And I figured it was the favorite things. He's like, yeah, that one. I'm like, yep. So it's kind of cool because he's older now, and so he's kind of like really enjoying the musicals. My youngest one he has a lot of interests that are the same as mine, and so he loves musicals as much as I love musicals. And so just seeing him watch on his own will, to watch these movies, although he does watch when he was younger musicals. So he loves Hamilton, he loves In the Heights. He just recently watched Bohemian Rhapsody and Sound of Music. And so those are the things I'm like, those are all the movies that I love. Okay, anyway, so that has what has happened. And then we've just been working in the yard, just refilling our mulch and all that stuff. And so we've been busy with that. So I haven't been able to like properly journal or document my day because there was really nothing much going other than mulch. So, yep, that's pretty much it. And then come May, we're going to set up May. I already have like May entries. And I think what I want to do for May, we'll talk more about that. Okay, because we're not here for May. We're here for April. All right, let's get into, I have my little, in the back, I have what I track, the movies and the TV shows. And this is the first tickets that we have for movies. I wanted to go see Devil Wears Prada 2, but the theater is so full. I'm like, no. When we saw Michael Jackson, it wasn't a lot of people there because it was already like a week after it released. So I try to go when it's like no one's there anymore. Okay, and then for April, again, like this totally reflects what we're going through, and it was just not a lot of TV and movies been watched. I mean, it is what it is. So we already have May set up, so that's good. We don't have to worry about that. And I thought I had, okay, here we go. I was like, I thought I had something to clip this so it'll turn directly into May. Let us do this. Oh. Okay. All right, so let us go ahead and get May set up. Now, like I mentioned, I kind of cheated and already kind of did it. So like we already set up the workout thing for May. So that's already done. And then for May, we've already set it up. And this is how I've set it up. And then the only thing really that I need to set up is to create, where is it? The cover page. And we're going to sticker bomb this. I chose orange. I just need something happy, fun, and just, yes, we just need a pop of color. And so what I like to do is I keep all of my stickers in the sticker release books. And as I say this, here is a new sticker. You guys probably already seen my video about this, or short or reel. This is a sticker that I created. It just says a sticker about stickers, and it has all of this that I drew on there, and I absolutely love it. This is actually available in our Etsy shop, and so I will put in the description box if you are interested in purchasing one. Okay, so like I said, we are going to create our cover page, and the theme is orange. So I like to pick stickers from each category, and let's start with people. I have 2 sticker books for people, and so let us find people that is orange. And what I'll probably do, because this will probably take me some time, is that I will probably add some music here and speed through it for you guys. but not too fast, so you can actually see what I'm picking. And then we'll go from there. Yeah? All right, let it begin. We are back and I love it. What do you guys think? I think it looks so cool. I love doing the color stories for my cover pages. It just looks so awesome, and it allows me to use stickers that I probably won't use in my daily journaling, especially like a lot of like the florals, or maybe, or just some of these. And so I think this looks great. What do you guys think? I love the orange. It makes me so happy. Let me see if I can move some of these stickers around. I've been lucky enough when I peel off some stickers that it doesn't rip. So, okay, that looks a lot better. And I was having some hard time distinguishing orange from yellow, because sometimes they really can look very similar. And so there we go. That looks better. But yes, I love this orange color story. What do you guys think? I think it came out great. So beautiful. And so we just have to add our little tab for the month. And I like to use the Travelers Company, these right here, the tabs. And we need May. So there we go. Okay, let us go ahead and mark this as May. I swear this year is just flying by. I can't believe that my middle child is graduating. And we'll be having 2 adults in here in this household and just 1 baby. Well, he's not a baby. He's turning 15 this year, so. Okay, so we have our May and we are looking great. We've already got some May entries. And yeah, that is pretty much it for my journal. So I have some thoughts because I am really missing my Hobonichi weeks. And so I don't know. I think for 2027, I am going to go back to the Hobonichi weeks. I don't know. I just love archiving my day like this with stickers and not having to write so much. And then on the days that I do feel like writing, my back pages is for that purpose of journaling, to write down even more about that day. And I miss it. I really, really, really do. Now, I'm not going to switch over because I am determined to finish this A6. But I absolutely love being in this Hobonichi weeks. In fact, I do have some older Hobonichi weeks that I was thinking to repurpose. But I was looking through them. I have 3 of them, but like they're about 25% filled. And so I think I'm just going to just let it be done and just use those pages for my social media planner, because I converted, or I have a planner that holds Hobonichi week size paper. And so that's what I've been doing. I've just been kind of cutting down on those pages for that planner, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I am enjoying my time here in the Hobonichi A6, but I have a strong pull to go back to the Hobonichi weeks, which I think I will do. So that means that come September, I will be picking out my 2027, did I say 2026? My 2027 Hobonichi weeks for the year, and I'm already excited to go into that. So that is it as far as my journaling and catching up in my journal and setting it up. And just kind of my thoughts of how I'm doing in the A6 Hobonichi Techo. Again, I'm not a huge writer, and so I do love documenting my day with stickers. And I feel like with the A6 size, I do document with stickers, but it requires me to write to fill the page. And when it comes to my journals and writing, or like archiving or documenting my day, I am a maximalist when it comes to my stationery. It's just how it is. I love the chaos. I love having a bunch of stickers in one page. I think because my life is quite quiet in real life and quite calm in real life, that I enjoy the craziness that happens on my page in my journal pages and in stationery in general. And so I think that is what I'm going to do. But plans can change. But I'm just kind of putting my thoughts out there. I also wanted to share that I was going to switch out from my purple tiny pen tote into my pink one, but I recently added new pens in my lineup, and they don't all fit in one. And so I think I'm just going to continue using the purple one. I'm just adding the pink one just so I have it all together. I just have to add some charms here. I haven't figured that one yet, but I will soon enough. Okay, next up, I wanted to show you, or kind of set up my plans for this is going to be my workout planner. I converted the 11 trip passport size into a rings planner. I customized this. I also did a video. If you're interested in seeing that whole process, I will leave it in the cards or in the description box of all the videos. But of me customizing this myself, I sewed on the leather pockets on here and also the patch, and added the ring system. And I will also put in the description box everything that I used in case you want to do the same for yourself. And right now I currently have this monthly page that I actually got from Me Plus, and it's quite, I don't know if you can see, it's quite light, and I don't really prefer that. And so I want to switch this out to something else. I do have a few monthly ones, and I think I'm going to do this one because it's all in one page versus 2 pages. And this is the monthly pages is going to be there to plan out our workouts. And let's see. Okay, I see. So it doesn't all fit on one page. So when you go like this, let's see if it goes like this. I don't know if I like that. Do I like that? I'd rather have like everything on one page. The only thing I don't like about this one is that it's so light. You see how the difference between this one, and the only thing I don't like about this one, it's like weird. So it's like this. I just don't understand why it's so light. I can barely see it. And I don't have any other monthly planners to put in here other than this. What? I think, okay. I just don't like how light this is. It's bad enough I can't see like regular dark lines. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll just add this 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll just grab a bunch. Okay, so that is what I'm going to add to this one. I guess we will do it like this. And I do want to add like some daily pages in the back if I want to kind of write a little bit more. So there are these daily pages, as you can see. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of these. Like if I want to take notes, or if there's like, I don't know, like if there's a specific something that I want to write, I'll add that. And I do have these dashboards that I'm thinking of putting. So I had this one. It says getting organized. I feel like that doesn't really match the theme, although I do love the florals. It kind of looks like my tattoo. And I actually like this quote. I think it's very inspiring. It says, "One day the mountain that is in front of you will be so far behind you will be barely be visible in the distance, but the person you become in learning to get over it, they will stay with you forever, and that is the point of the mountain." And this is a growth story, so I think I like that. And it says, "Like the spring always returns, we can always bloom." So I feel like these are great reminders. Maybe I will put this as the first one that I see. And then I'm going to add this little croissant as my divider because it's so cute. And then I will add this as the dashboard for this growth story. And then I will put this here to kind of, I don't know if I specifically need this. I probably don't, so I'm going to put that away. And I'll just put this to protect the paper. And there we go. Super simple. I'm going to start planning out our workouts, and I just feel like I need to do this so we can get motivated, and start our habits all over again. I just feel like we've had so much downtime in between that it's hard to start back up. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. And I also want to show with you. So I have this patch that I absolutely love. It says Always Sleepy Club. And as I was on Instagram, I think it was Instagram, this was shown to me. It is so cute. This is actually a Gap teddy bear purse charm. And when I saw that it said nap and had like a hoodie over its eyes, it was like perfect. And so I thought this can be a perfect companion for this, along with, they had another version. They had pajamas with a sleep mask, and either one is perfect for this. These were actually on sale. I think the normal price is $19.95. Where did I get this ink from? It's $19.95, but it was on sale for $7. And so I grabbed both of these. The weird thing though is like, it does have eyes, but the eyes are like, can you see it? I mean, it's cute. It's not like Coach, like their Coach teddy bear. But I thought it was so, so cute. And I want to adorn this on this one. I don't know which one. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Which one should I do? Should I do the one that says nap with the hoodie, or the one with the pajamas? This has like a little claw clip, but I'm probably going to take this off and put a smaller clip on there so I can just attach it somewhere. Let's see. I just think this is the cutest thing. See how it would look. I mean, obviously this stays in my house, so it's just something cute to, I don't know, just something cute to customize it. It's the cutest thing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should we do the pajama one or the hoodie one? Let me know in the comments. It is like the cutest thing. Okay, so that's pretty much it as far as this video is concerned. I'm just glad I was able to do the catch up, or not catch up, but the check-in for April. Hopefully May brings a little bit more happier days. It will bring happier days. I gotta change my language. It will bring happier days. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as we flip through my journal for April and semi setting up May, even though I've already did it in advance. And I hope you guys loved the cover page and my thoughts about possibly being in the Hobonichi weeks, not this year, but next year. I have a strong feeling that I'll be back in the Hobonichi weeks. I just love the size. I love how it feels in my hand. And yeah, okay. That is pretty much it. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Check out the Hiraya Sticker Club. That is a YouTube membership if you're interested in in joining. Everything's in the description box. Also, the Tiny Planner Studio, we did add a couple of stickers in the shop, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.